food cartwheel. Ugh. Ah, junk food. Guys, welcome back to Junk Food. I am your host and pseudo chef, Junk. What is junk food? I'm glad you asked. Junk food is quick, easy, cheap, and tastes fucking awesome. This week on Junk Food, we're gonna be making something super fun and super good tasting. Ruebin dip. Now, to be honest, the Ruebin dip is gonna look fucking gross, but oh my god, it is one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. Yeah. Here's a rundown of this week's ingredients. You're gonna need a cup of corned beef. Now this can also be pastrami, but in my opinion, corned beef tastes better. I'm just gonna take a little piece here and you're gonna need a cup of shredded Swiss cheese. You're gonna need a cup of mayo, not Miracle Whip, mayo. A cup of shredded cheddar cheese. A can of sauerkraut, drained of most of its liquid. I just found this out before we started shooting. Thank you. You're gonna need a preferably clean casserole dish. And something new to junk food that we've never done before. Did I leave it out there? Where'd it go? I have to find the thingy. It was in my pocket the whole fucking time. You know where kitchen utensils should be. You're gonna need a 1 cup measuring cup. Now, this is pretty important to get all the measurements correct. And you're also gonna need a stove. Now kids, make sure your producer is around to do this for you so you don't burn down the house or accidentally leave it on for 4 or 5 hours. I wish that was a joke. All right, let's get started. You're gonna wanna set your oven to 400 degrees. I want to let you know how special you are. You're going to buy me some Dr. Pepper. We're going to measure out a cup of each of the cheese and dump it into the casserole dish. You pretty much just dump everything into the casserole dish, mix it the fuck up, and there you have dinner. And my opinion is always, if you get a little extra in there, it's not that big of a deal. So, I mean, feel free to do it right over the casserole dish. So there's 1 cup. Get it all in there. Dump it in. Guys, we're halfway done. Hey, producer! Do I shred up the corned beef? Dice it. You dice the meat. So we're also gonna need a cutting board and a knife. We're gonna cut the corned beef up next to small bacon bit size. Crumbled bacon size is what the producer likes to say. So that's about a cup of meat. Dump this out. Okay, we're gonna take the meat and we're gonna cut it up to a little bit bigger than bacon bite size. Junk Cat, say hello to everyone out there in the TV world. Hi everybody, I'm Junk Cat. How I haven't bled on this show yet is absolutely beyond me. We're just gonna dump this shit right into the casserole dish. Now you can start mixing it up a little bit. Again, this is why I like this recipe, because it's super easy. You just throw it all together. The next thing we're gonna do is open up the sauerkraut, drain out most of the fluid, and then pour the rest of the shit inside the casserole dish. Magic opener of cans, which would be a can opener. You haven't been over here in a long time. I wonder if this is what comes out of German boobs. Okay, you take your sauerkraut. You dumped it. I may have pushed it in a little too tight. Get all of it too. Unlike tomatoes, sauerkraut's actually awesome. Junk food tip. Be careful putting your hands inside a cut can. It hurts. Oh, I thought it. Oh. You're going to take a cup of mayo, and again, in our handy dandy omelet below thingy, and you don't never realize how much a cup of something actually is until you fill it with something that you really wouldn't normally eat. Now, they make tools that you can scrape the sides, but the best tool is the one you were born with. The same one that itches your taint. So once it's all said and done, really, it's gonna look like crap. But you're gonna take a fork and you're gonna stir it up. All right, right now your stove should be at 400 degrees. Your piled up, mashing looking disgusting shit is gonna go inside the oven. And here's the part where I kinda lied and I kinda feel bad about that. Something I pride myself on the junk food is the quick part. Now this is gonna take roughly about an hour, so you can go off and do your own stuff. Just think of the myriad of activities that you could perform in an hour. I got nothing. So we're gonna put this in, everything's gonna kind of melt together, and you're gonna take it out when it starts to bubble, which is roughly about an hour. So let's slip this in without hitting the light. You're gonna put your corned beef away, because oh, did I fucking break the, god damn it. Ugh. Oh. Shh, microphone, don't make a noise. Just like it was with white trash Mexican dip, it really depends what you're going to dip into this that kind of formulates the actual flavor of, you know, everything in your mouth. So I suggest using wheat thins. Now, they're really good, they're pretty cheap. You can get these for like $2 a box, or you can get a nice toasted French baguette, slice it up into thin slices and then dip it in. That's really fucking good too. Or you can always use rye bread, which tastes really good as well. And it appears that after only 40 minutes, it is now time to take it out of the oven. Ooh, I need 2 pans. Wow, look at that. That looks amazing. So what happened was, it didn't take the full hour. It actually took about 38 to 40 minutes to get it to the point where it's at now. Shh, listen. You can actually hear it bubbling. What the hell did I put in my hand in? What the, ew, what is that, KY? Astroglide. It only took about 38 to 40 minutes to actually get it to where it should be. Now, I gotta do a taste test. Ooh. Not really hot. Really good. Gotta admit, not as good as the producers, but really fucking good. Ruebin dip, definitely. Cheap, easy, relatively quick, and fucking tastes awesome. That's a recipe for junk food.